Hey guys.
Hello everybody.
Welcome back.
Episode 18
You're here with your boys.
of the Spaced Out podcast.
18, that's crazy.
18.
We're nearly at
18 big
20.
ones. We're nearly at 20. We are
That's
nearly
20
at 20.
whole weeks.
Um,
That's 20 weeks of Superman. Wow. I missed that time, man.
I missed that time.
That time was watching Superman coming out being like, well, gonna relive all this hype again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
Possibly more hype.
Arguably. This week
This week we are talking about the
it's
new
Predator
Badlands.
Badlands.
Directed by...
Dan Trachtenberg.
He's done the last 3 Predators?
No. Oh my god,
I thought
no.
he'd done-
His first film.
Oh.
So his background, he was a stuntman. He worked on like Civil War.
Oh, really?
He was like stuntman on Civil War. And then he directed 10 Cloverfield Lane. That was his first film he directed. And then I think that was it and then he directed Prey, which was hang on, let me check I feel like I've missed one.
So he directed the last Predator film?
Yeah, but like he's not been a director. Oh,
When I say the last 3, I mean this one and then the last 2.
no, he's only directed this one and Prey. That's it.
Okay.
Did he direct Killer of Killers as well? Oh my god, he did. Oh, and he directed the animated one. So yeah, he has done the last 3.
Look at that. Look at my knowledge.
Yeah, well, it was an accident.
What do you mean it was an accident?
You didn't know he directed the animated one.
I knew he directed the last 3 Predator films.
Fair. Oh yeah, fair enough.
Thank you.
But yeah, so he's got a pretty interesting career. He's kind of been given the reins to this franchise. I felt like a little bit.
Yeah, he has. I mean,
I hope he does the right thing.
To be fair, what you suggested last week, where they make each one just set in a different time period of Earth, I think that's a great idea. To be honest,
Mate, you honestly watch if you want to. It's really like it's better than the first one and this one, quite a bit better than this one. Watch Prey. Prey's really good. Prey is like the first one again, but just like a whole different setting. It's so interesting. It's so good.
Yeah, see that doing one like we said last time, like medieval times, and then in World War II,
or like do like one like in like a samurai one. Imagine like a Japanese samurai taking on a predator. That would be mad. Because they kind of have that kind of vibe.
Yeah, that's a sick idea.
The way they use their weapons and
no,
stuff.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, but instead we have.
Got Predator Badlands.
To be fair, they did Prey. This is completely different. Like this is so different to Prey. Should we get straight into it?
Yeah, sure.
Right, here's our rating for Predator Badlands out of 10. 3, 2, 1.
6
5 out of 10.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I was about to go 4.5, and I thought that sounds really low.
Yeah. People love this.
Yeah, I don't really know
We don't,
why.
apparently.
I thought this started off really well. The first 20 minutes, I was like, "This is really good." Like,
Yeah, but
the action,
everything before the title card is great.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if I agree with that, but I think that the opening, like the opening, the fight scene, so it opens with the main character fighting his brother. And the action was really good, and I was like, if this is what this film is, this will be really good. And then it becomes 65 with Adam Driver, and that is not a compliment. That is far
It's the
from a
furthest thing from a
compliment. That
compliment you could get.
is one of the worst movies I've seen. It's just one of the worst movies I've seen. And I just thought it wasn't. This is too much for Predator. This is more like Star Wars or like Dune.
I just think, you know what I thought? Here's my whole opinion on the film. Opinion on the film. I really like the opening. I liked everything up until the first title card. I liked then quite a bit after that as well. And then there's a point where he is fighting the first time we meet. Oh, spoilers! The first time we meet that monkey thing. There's like a monkey thing in this. It's just, I think, to sell merchandise. To be honest, that's what I thought. This is the first PG-13.
Yeah, kind of
Predator.
crazy it's PG-13, but also like it's still pretty violent. Like it's violent.
It's just there's no blood.
Yeah, it's green blood.
But then we meet that, and there's this point where he's fighting, I don't know, this big like bull thing, and that's all good. That action sequence is good, and then it just all the action stops for like 30 to 40 minutes. The action just stops.
Yeah,
and it gets so boring.
and it gets repetitive. Every scene, basically, plot is you've got this predator called Deck.
Whatever.
Young predator.
Predator.
He's like the worst in his tribe. Like
Yeah, he's the runt.
yeah, basically, and then his father kills his brother for defending him, banishes him, and he's like, I'm gonna kill this thing called the
Karlak?
I don't remember. It's not that.
Karlak? Karlik?
Something like that. And I'm gonna kill it because it's meant to be like the one thing that no predator's killed yet, and I'm gonna kill it and bring it back, and then I'm gonna prove myself. And then along the way he meets a Wayland Yutani robot. Crazy direct connection to the alien verse. At one point I thought, is this thing they keep saying the Scarlet or whatever, is it going to be a xenomorph? That would have been mad.
That would have been mad, but
I feel like we would have known.
Versus Predator.
Yeah, I guess, but like that wouldn't surprise me if they did that.
But then he takes this robot, and then he meets this monkey,
and then they become friends, and
a family.
he learns
To become a pack rather than a solo hunter. He becomes an alpha rather than a sigma.
This is just not what, like, the predator itself does not need to. You know, we're in an era, and we have been for a long time, of like, you have these kind of archetypes, and for a long time, you know, if you look at Batman, for example, from, you know, the kind of Adam West version to the Michael Keaton to the George Clooney, it's all very, this is how Batman is, and that is it. And then you get to the Dark Knight trilogy and Ben Affleck, and then it's like the director's like, that's boring. Let's try and dig into like the kind of psyche of this character and break it down and understand why he's like this. And we've seen that with a lot of characters, like James Bond. Like Daniel Craig is the first one to have like a proper kind of character arc, and he's not just he's not always just like a suave James Bond, you know. And in a lot of cases, I think that works and is something new, but I don't think Predator needs that.
Was this the first one where he's given like an arc?
Well, this is the first one where the Predator is
the
like
main
is a character, yeah. Like,
I don't think that's a bad idea though. Like, I think that's fine.
But I don't think that the Predator. Like, I think in this film that character, like the character is it Chloe Grace Moretz or is it McKenna Grace?
No, well, the robot.
Who is it?
It's neither of them. It's neither of them. What is her name?
She's a blonde girl, and
oh my god, she is
Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning.
Yeah.
I was going to say Emma Roberts.
Again, another. They all mix in my head.
She's good in this. She's charming.
No, she's not. She's
quite
annoying.
charming. She is a bit annoying, but
she,
quite
I think
she's good in this. Maybe I don't like her character particularly, but she's good.
She's better as Tess as the villain. So there's two of her that show up because she's like a Wayland like.
Have you seen Love, Death and Robots?
Only the Tweaky episode we watched, and the one that Jason would always put on.
So okay, there's this one where like 3 robots go and explore like, oh yeah, it's like WALL-E kind of.
Yeah.
Like robots explore this abandoned like version of Earth, and I was like, oh, like this could be quite cool if like this robot is like discovering this planet for the first time. It kind of just wasn't that like maybe it kind of, I don't know. It was just, yeah, and it was a weird dynamic between her and a Predator. Also, sorry, nitpick. Maybe not nitpick, actually, maybe quite a major flaw. They're like, oh yeah, we're solo, like we hunt alone, like I don't have a clan. And then the whole arc of this film is like, oh, I want to join the clan.
No, but I think when they hunt alone, you know.
But they're still part of a clan. Like they're still, it's not like they're all solo.
But I think and like I said about that kind of deconstruct, and they're trying to give the Predator now like a character. But I think this film would have been better if the whole time, like, and even though the whole time he is like, no, like that's not what I'm about. I think it would have been better if he doubled down on it, and at the end he just walked off.
Yeah,
and he was never trying to save them, and because you would have, because now, what going into that film, obviously, as soon as they were paired up, I was like, well, they're going to be friends at the end, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you'd have subverted that and just had him be so like no, like I am.
This is how I'm wired, and there's nothing that can change this.
Yeah, sorry, I
I
zoned out for a second.
No, I agree. I think that also then that's the like Dark Knight, like, or James Bond deconstruction that you're talking about. Like, this is just the way they are wired, and they're not good guys, they are bad guys. And I think that's interesting. I think that's more interesting than them being like having a bit of heart.
Well, I think that's the opposite of the Batman and James Bond.
No, because it's still like deconstructing the character and showing what they're about.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just
Yeah,
the opposite.
but I think, you know, you can have archetype James Bond is like this like tough like lady killer or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you can have the Daniel Craig ones where you show there's more to him than that, and like well, that there is more to him. But I think it would have been interesting if they went, oh, let's have a look if there is. And they were like, there's just not. Like, they are just hunters.
Yeah, okay.
And this is all that he wants.
Yeah.
And he cannot see past that. That's way more interesting.
And none of them are like any good.
Yeah, they're all terrible. Like,
yeah. They're all just bad people.
Like, they have like a code and honor, and they're not gonna.
There was a point at the end where like he's with the dragon thing, the Karlak. That's a made up name, but I'm just labeling it that now. The big mean thing, the monkey mum, and then and like he puts his forehead against it, and they like bond. And I was thinking it would be such a badass moment right now if he just killed it.
Yeah.
And the whole time he was just he was like
just using everyone to, and then
he goes back to his tribe and he shows them, and he went and he joined. That would be such a cold ending.
Yeah, that would be
so cool. But they just don't have the balls to do that. And
this is also just so generic.
This is like Disney now, you know.
Yeah, this is so generic.
Yeah. And the monkey, man, I hated that little thing.
I was just like, oh, that scene when it was copying it, I was like, oh god.
Yeah, it's
comedy
like
comedy like
it's just Mandalorian and Grogu.
It's man and cub. And again, Predator.
And when he does the stupid wave thing with the hand.
Predator is not a franchise that needs to be
funny and playful.
Like, the reason Prey worked is because it was basically, and what a lot of franchises don't do is just go like, right, here's the first one, here's why it worked. Like, not like just do that again as in the same way like the Force. Well, I mean, in a way, the way the Force Awakens is like a carbon copy of A New Hope, but like that's what like and Predator especially does not need, like, this felt more like Star Wars or
no, but I think honestly, if it had that ending. And they dropped all the monkey stuff and made it less silly.
All the stuff with like her and the other synthetic, like and our sisters. I was like, I just don't care about this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is maybe like,
to me, a Predator movie should be about a predator and what it's hunting, and what goes down with that. And that's not really what this is about.
I think, although like people make fun of the fact that like superhero fans and stuff, people say like, oh, like I just want big action sequences. I went into this just wanting big action sequences.
Yeah, because
I'm sorry,
Predator.
like that's just what I wanted. Yeah, and it's
Predator 1 is not great because Dutch is a very
deep and
niche and nuanced character.
He's a big muscle man.
He's just a big man. But then in Prey, the protagonist of Prey is like a young girl. Like, who's the opposite of a young girl from a tribe from set millions of years ago.
Yeah.
And that is just as interesting. But it's because it's like, how can this person defeat that thing, whether it's a young girl or Arnold?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how are they gonna overcome this ultimate predator?
And I think I think you could have had this film where you show them and you sort of act like this whole time you're gonna give it nuance and you're gonna give it this sort of hero backstory, and then it's just not that. And then every film going forward from that, you're not feeling sympathy for it. You're like, you're thinking, oh, okay, these are just bad dudes, like, no matter what. Because
I was thinking because this whole story, like, you could apply this to any of the Predator films, and then if you apply that to Predator 1, it's like, okay, well, now I kind of feel bad for the Predator. It's like, oh, I hope it, kills Arnold and goes home and gets accepted.
It's been brainwashed by the tribe they are part of.
Like, it's just not like with Alien. They would never do this with Alien. Like, they would never do this with the Xenomorph.
You know what? Though?
Which is different.
The Xenomorph looks, I think, so unhuman-like and like.
Yeah, and it doesn't. Like, you know, it doesn't communicate. And yeah, you're right.
It's so abstract.
Yeah, and that is the xenomorph is more of like a horror.
Yeah.
Character.
And it's not like it's not like
Predator.
intelligent like a predator.
Yeah, maybe not as much. But also because there's a line in this where the synth that Elle Fanning plays the evil one, because there's two of them. I can't bother to explain. You might have seen the movie, maybe not. She's like, she says to the predator, like, how does it feel to be the one hunted? And again, another way they could have done this movie. How interesting would it have been if it all plays out the same? Like the father kills the brother, he banishes him, and the predator's like, or whatever the circumstances are, he gets his plan. He's like, I'm going to hunt this thing. And maybe it's not like a big giant like lion like that thing was. That was a weird design as well. That's not what I was expecting.
Like a dragon.
But like, what if the predator gets there and like it? The whole movie is now the predator getting hunted by this thing, and in a way, that is kind of what Predator 1 is, and what a lot of them turn into, because eventually, you know, the human protagonist does eventually win. But if from the start, like the predator is just like, I can't, like this thing is way. Like, what if it encounters a whole nother civilization that it didn't even know about, that is also all about hunting, but they are way more developed than them, and the predator has to be like, right now, how am I gonna? Then the predator is the protagonist.
I don't even mind. Oh, sorry.
And you would root for them, but they would still have this like, I just need to hunt and kill to prove to my tribe, you know. Whereas in this, it's like, oh,
I mean, it could just be the big dragon thing, but it's just really hard to kill.
Well, it was pretty much impossible to kill. In fact, did it get killed at the end?
Yeah, it got killed at the end.
How?
She blew up the ice thing from the inside.
Oh yeah.
Or I don't even mind a bit of predator on predator fighting. Like maybe he kills his brother, and then
if the whole movie was about him and his father having like a bit of civil war among the clan, that would have been mad.
Yeah, that could have been cool. And then
the first 20 minutes was really good.
And he's like, I'm going to take over the clan, and the only way to do that is by killing the ultimate predator. And who's the ultimate predator? His dad.
Yeah. It just
wasn't.
This just wasn't what I think they should have done with Predator.
Can I talk about that ending? Bro, that ending is egregiously setting up a sequel. I know you're saying it's not, but come on.
No. So, because from my understanding, from Prey to this, I thought they are just going to do a different thing every time. And it's been a while. Like, Prey came out in 2021. So this is coming out regularly, but they're not coming out that... Like, they're not, like, that was out, fast track a sequel. Like, I think they... With these two films, it seemed like they were going like, right, we did that. We don't want to do... I think they did talk about doing a Prey 2 for a while. I think then they were like, no. And then they were like, right, we've got this new idea. I didn't like it very much, fine. But just do the next one completely different. And at the end, I thought, like, don't set up a sequel. Don't do it.
They're trying to make like a Predator team. It seems like.
Yeah, so cringe.
And it's like Guardians of the Galaxy, but with Predator.
And then when the three of them were together, when the Predator, the synth, and that monkey thing were together, I was like, oh, you could just leave it there and be like. But when it was like, who's that? And he's like, it's my mother. I was like, oh god.
It's so bad.
But also, Prey. The credits of Prey is basically like what's like art etched into the walls in olden
paintings,
times, like
hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
That's like Egyptian.
Whatever. It's basically like cave paintings, and it shows the whole film, and then at the end, this is over the credits. It shows like the Predator ship coming back, and then we'll get them ready to fight it, and people are like, oh, like that could be like Prey 2. So they kind of did that already, but then this is obviously like in the film.
Yeah, I think doing it in the credits is fine, and also like it's not like a post-credit scene, like the title card flashes,
and then it was straight
after it. It's just so weird. It's so MCU.
Do you think they're going to make a sequel to Predator Badlands?
If it does well, they will. If it doesn't, then they won't. I think literally all this franchise is running on now is how well it does at the box office.
Yeah, because Prey didn't even get released in cinema.
It didn't, but it was COVID.
I don't think it was ever planned to, though. But anyway, Predator is... It's just interesting that you know what, Predator and Tron coming out this close to each other. It's really like these two franchises that they're like.
How's this? Oh, it's literally the first day this is released.
It's just come out, so I think this will do fine.
It's got
should we see what the budget
reviews.
was? Yeah, what? I can't remember which Killer of Killers now. just to see what that is.
Is that
It,
the
like,
one with Arnold in the post-credit scene, or is that the TV show?
I don't think there's any TV show that is on with Arnold. Budget of this 105 mil. I mean, I don't know. There's a chance.
I'm kind of interested in the production of this as well. Like, was it just someone in makeup or
Yeah, I thought that. I reckon.
like 50-50?
Yeah, I think the mouth was pretty mostly CG.
Yeah.
They probably just had the still. The four like things were probably still such an ugly design, but like in a good way. But it's just so ugly to look at.
Yeah.
Standalone film in 2020. In 2024 it was revealed a standalone film of the Predator franchise was being developed. Oh, it was shot in New Zealand. Oh, Trachtenberg stated he had 3 initial Predator films in mind to make: Prey, Predator, and a third that he intends to direct it if Badlands is successful. Discussions are ongoing with the original franchise star Arnold Schwarzenegger about reprising his role as Dutch as a future installment.
There you go.
To be fair, do the next one and bring Dutch back, because if they don't make a sequel to this, I will have so much respect for them for just not doing it.
What, to Badlands?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
then
but
if
doesn't that
you
just kill the respect by bringing Dutch back, because that is just...
no, but fuck it, why not? He's never come back. The fact that he's never been in another one is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is. Do you know how like
unheard of?
unheard? Like
Yeah,
not even
they
in
should
Predator
keep it
2.
like that then.
If they made it and they made it good, that would be crazy. That would be.
But this
mad.
is not going to be good, is it?
No, but if they had this like trilogy of like Prey, Badlands, and it would be like, here's something different every time. And if it was like, fuck it, just bring him back for one. Who cares? Oh no, actually, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think they should do this.
Do a random one.
Just do a random one, and just keep doing these things.
Don't do. Oh, but it worries me when he's like, I'll do a third one if Badlands is successful, because that makes you think, oh, but is it related to Badlands?
To be fair, I mean, I'm not.
I don't think they'll. I don't think.
I think
the
this
next one
guy
will be-
will literally do wherever Disney flash their money at him. If they're like, do a
I don't
Badlands.
think they care though.
If Badlands does very well and gets very positive reviews, they'll prefer a sequel to just another standalone Predator.
I don't think so, mate. You've got to remember, there's no direct Predator sequels. Predator, Predator 2, Predators, The Predator, Prey, and this are all unrelated. That is crazy.
Yeah.
This is Predator what's? Predator 1, 2, Predators, The Predator, Prey. This is Predator 6. And none of them have been... They're all like kind of like... It's kind of like an anthology.
Character.
Yeah, I don't think so. To be fair, I want to watch. Apparently, The Predator is terrible. You know, at the end, it's like they've made like a human predator. They made like a predator suit, like an Iron Man suit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
They
it looks
fight it?
terrible. I think it's revealed at the end, and they were like going to do it in a sequel, and it never got made. Apparently.
See, they keep doing this like sequel setup thing, and then
I kind of, you know what though? I kind of like it when movies like set up the rest of the story, and then they're just like, well, I guess you'll never get it. Like what does that? Something does that. Like not when it's like not like Tasman 2 when it's like they were gonna do it and they just didn't. But like
But they just throw
like The Incredibles. I know we got the sequel, but I always liked it. It was like, oh, like the Undermine is here, and then they were just like, that's it.
I think that's a little bit different though, because The Incredibles
Peak.
like that ending, you don't need to see that fight to come. Like the story's finished. And it's not teasing any more story, it's just teasing a fight. Or like not even teasing, it's just showing another fight.
Yeah, but even this, it could be
Whereas
like,
this
oh,
is
like my mother's here.
No,
It's
but
like
this is like there's a bigger threat coming, and like there's going to be more lore to this. I mean, actually, to be fair, yeah, maybe maybe they don't need to make a sequel.
I don't think they're gonna make a sequel to this.
Yeah, again,
I think they'll do another Predator in about 5 years, and it'll probably be, unless this does, if this did crazy well, they would make a sequel. But it's not going to do it. It'll probably do like 300.
Well, I guess we'll wait and find out.
I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Anyway,
that probably sounds awful on the mic.
mic sounds terrible anyway. Get new mics on the next episode, guys. So.
Yeah, I mean, maybe don't make that promise just yet until they're actually ordered.
Nah, it'll happen.
They're probably going to sound awful for the first 3 episodes until we find out actually how to actually use them.
Nah, I don't think so.
Anyway,
I have hope.
do you have anything you want to talk about?
How's life at the moment? Right.
Not great. I mean, it's been fine.
One thing. Give me one thing you're grateful for right now.
Okay.
One thing that you are looking forward to change in your life,
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Sure.
and one thing that you're looking forward to, just in general.
Okay. All right. One thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for this podcast. How about that?
Good answer.
Grateful. You know, we have started seeing each other significantly less outside of this podcast, and I do feel like, although we would still see each other, this podcast is making us see each other at least once a week, which is nice.
You just said two contradictory things. You said we see each other less now.
No, but like this podcast makes us see each other at least once a week.
Oh, I see.
Which is nice.
Yeah,
like,
that's
whereas
true.
if we didn't have this, maybe that
wouldn't happen. Yeah,
like we have
that's
to see
true.
each other.
Yeah.
One thing I'm looking forward to. Oh God, it's all involving you. Where have we got a holiday booked?
What can I say, guys? Yeah, we're going on a holiday in
in like a month.
like a month.
Yeah, so that's
We're
exciting.
going to Lisbon. It's gonna be fun.
One thing I want to change. Oh my God.
Like, one thing that you're like I can't wait until that is in the rearview mirror.
This month.
Why?
Because it's just got work back to back to back to back to back.
Real.
I don't have a single week where like I've got a pretty intense week of work next week.
Yeah.
And like, although I'm excited for the job I'm doing, excited for like what I'm a part of, I'm not excited to wake up at 3 in the morning. It's 3:30 in the morning to head down there.
Get back at 7.
Mate, I am going to be at 5:30 is the time I start, and I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away from the job that I'm doing.
Oh, so long.
So long, man. So long. But
Yeah.
I am also, although I'm not excited for that, I'm also
No,
grateful to
that
be a
you have to
part of
pick
that.
something else, because that's like you can't wait for that to be over, but like you are looking forward to that.
Okay, fine.
Like what are you like? I can't wait until that thing that I do regularly now is gone.
You know, I can't wait. I'm excited. I think in the new year, this is probably when it's going to really, because I think I'm going to have a lot more free time in the new year. But I've not been going to the gym regularly enough.
Yeah, word, man.
I'm
I'm
excited.
lucky to get to the gym like 2 or 3 days a week at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm
long.
excited to start going to the gym
Yeah,
more
word.
regularly in the new year.
Yeah,
And also I'm excited to make our film.
yeah, same.
Actually get some hands on that.
Yeah, we actually
which
are
again-
doing it this time.
Which again, I think we'll probably, maybe the new year,
Yeah, we've
That'll be
accepted
fun.
now it's the new year
Yeah.
because,
Sorry, you guys, you're going to have to wait.
but we expect big support.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna do Shelby Oak style crowdfund, 600,000, please, just for the
We're
short.
going to spend £800 and then we're going to get it bought for 10 million.
Easy.
That's just what I'm aiming for. Logo. What about you?
What, for all 3?
Yeah, go on.
Fuck. Okay, well, obviously I was going to pick the podcast as well, so now I have to pick something else. I am grateful for... You know what? I'm grateful for work.
Oh my gosh.
Because, genuinely, one thing you need to know about me, guys, I hate working. I've always hated it. Like, even if I'm doing something I like, not as much, but I hate that I have to wake up and go and be somewhere I physically do not want to be for money. And I really hate that. There are some mornings I'll wake up and I'm just like, this is wrong. Like, I shouldn't have to be doing this. But there have been times in the last few years where I have been without work and without money. And during those times is when all that you want is a job
Yeah.
and money coming in.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel that.
And the pain of that easily outweighs the pain of going to work.
Yeah.
And to have the opportunity to do some of the work that we have done recently
Yeah. That is true.
is crazy. And to be able to, like right now, both of us kind of have the option to kind of work as much or little as we like. And that is a crazy blessing.
But we've got family that supports us, I think.
Yeah. No, but also like, mate, the fact that me and you both do, at the moment, me and you both sit there and go, right, I'm going to tell this place I'm there this day, this place, like,
Yeah.
that is so lucky.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that if I wanted to work every day for the next month, I could. Like, some people would literally love to have that. And also the fact that I can be like, I'm taking a week off.
Mm-hmm.
And
to be in the financial situation and the living situation that you can be like that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
When we're rich guys, we're gonna help a lot of people out.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna really do our bit.
Yeah, we are. Especially film and TV extras. No particular reason.
That out there. No, but just also like generally, like
yeah, mate, 100%.
Like I want to do my bit.
Yeah, word, man.
Like I really
word,
do. I really feel passionate about that.
Yeah, same.
Like,
I'm glad we've never spoken about that. But I'm glad because I always think about that.
Yeah, like even removed from like film and TV and entertainment, like I wanna help people.
Yeah, same. So yeah, I'm grateful for work. Can't believe I just said that. What's one thing I can't wait to not have to do again? Work. One thing I am looking forward to is Avatar 3.
Okay. Pick the film.
I am now getting very excited because, you know...
Oh God, he's gonna drop the D word.
No, that's not why.
Okay.
The Doomsday. No, because Avatar genuinely is like one of my favorite franchises. Like, and I love a big Christmas movie. I'm really excited for Christmas as well. Like, I wasn't home for Christmas last year, and low-key it kind of sucked.
And this year I feel particularly excited for Christmas though as well. Like, I'm not sure why.
I think Christmas this year is going to be the
So
most
fun.
rewarding time of my life. Like, genuinely. And I think you know what I love? I love having like a big film out at Christmas that I go and watch. That you go watch it before Christmas. And like, I love like when you know those like days between Christmas and New Year where it's like you're in stasis.
Yeah.
Having like that kind of film to be like, I'll just go watch that again. Do you know what I mean? Like, I went to watch No Way Home again between Christmas and New Year when that came out, and I was like, man,
I don't think Avatar's gonna quite be as live up to that rewatch.
I'll probably watch Avatar a good 3 times.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know how long it is yet. Oh, it's probably going to be 3 hours, right?
I reckon 3 hours will be the minimum.
For Avatar. But yeah, and then one thing that I want to be in the rearview mirror. I don't, like you mentioned about the new year, I don't want this period of like having to work and not be able to do like this film we want to make, like not being able to do that. Like, we literally can't do that right now.
Yeah.
Like, we could. It wouldn't be smart to do it right now for a lot of reasons, and also like it's just not going to happen. But I can't wait to be. Do you know how excited I am to be like, right? I've got like 3 days of work this week, and then like me and Jackson are spending 2 like whole days this week, like, or at least like whole mornings or whole evenings, like. Yeah, that will be sick.
Yeah.
So I just can't wait to. I've just been working too much recently. It's long, man.
It is long.
So long. It's just a nightmare.
Yeah, I do think there's something to be said about not wishing time away. Like, I think you should try and enjoy what's going on now, but also I am very excited for the new year. I think next year's like.
Next year's big.
We always
next
said
year's
this.
A big one.
Yeah, we always said this year like is when it's going to be like a big change for us. But I feel like we've sort of achieved that. But we had a bit of a delayed start, and there's only so much you can achieve. We both had to get back on our feet.
Yeah. I think this year was very much setting the foundations for.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we're doing this podcast, and I think it's a good sign of what's to come.
The consistency on this pod is crazy, guys.
Yeah. I really never thought we would see the day that we're actually uploading weekly.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, our old podcast, like, you would come to my house to record, and we just wouldn't. Then you'd be like, I need to go. I'd be like, oh, all right. No episode this week then. Or we literally sit there, to be fair, we kind of do this now sometimes, so moments before recording, like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, we do sort of still do. No, we usually have at least a film under our belt that we can talk about.
We haven't done a couple times recently. Oh, yeah, actually.
It must be a dry week. To be fair, that's less our fault, honestly, and more just the fault of there nothing being out or nothing to rewatch.
Yeah, I don't know what the next rewatch is going to be, actually.
Avengers.
Yeah, and maybe Wicked. Don't hold your
Probably
breath.
not.
Probably not. No, but no, there's we could do no, we're probably not gonna do Now You See Me, are we? We got
We'll
Friday.
rewatch it. Oh, mate, I'm not rewatching.
Oh, we
Now You
should.
See Me.
Oh, fuck! I'll speak to that about that after. But yeah, like the fact that we have done this every week since we started
Yeah,
without fail is actually mad.
to 0 people.
Yeah, but like that makes it low key better.
That's what I mean, though. Like, it shows that we're more like dedicated, and we're not going to stop, guys. We're not.
We're
Gonna
actually
stop.
not gonna stop.
No,
Like
we could have 14 viewers per video for a year, and we're just not going to hold
this will
us.
just not like, and this will keep getting better as well. Like
Like we'll keep sinking money into this for as long as it takes.
think about showing this to us like 6 months ago.
Yeah, you know what? It does make me a little bit sad because we started off our original podcast like before. I think we were actually a bit ahead of the trend, like before podcasts is blew up.
Brother, I was literally thinking this the other
Yeah.
day. Yeah, low key, because mate, the escape pod, low key, the escape pod has really started this.
This
Two
genre,
guys
yeah,
talking about comic book movies on a podcast.
and we're
That is
technically have been doing this longer than the escape pod.
No, they started before us.
Oh,
they
did they?
started, their like second or third episode was Quantumania, so they started like start of 2023. So, but we were not
okay.
that far.
No, we weren't that far.
And we really could have, like,
we could have pioneered.
not
the
to dwell
space.
on the past, but
also, yeah, like that's not what happened. That's not.
you
how
know,
things turned
I
out.
was, in total in the movie chat era, I made 10 TikToks. I think that's like our weekly output. About some weeks,
Not quite.
but
Yeah.
But yeah, but this is just like I was listening to a podcast earlier, and obviously, I was about to say obviously it's a podcast, but like obviously, and he was saying, like, one of the guys on it was saying how like, it was a bit long to explain. It was part of a very long and kind of deep conversation. But he was basically saying like you have to, when you want to do something like this and you start it, like, it is a bit long, and there are going to be days where you're like, I can't be bothered, like
today a little bit, to be honest.
yeah,
Late,
like we left the cinema after watching Predator, and it was like, we've got to go record.
yeah.
But like, it just becomes, if you let it, and this kind of sounds bad, but like if you do it regularly enough and it becomes like ingrained in your thing, like it does just become work, but not work in the way of like, oh god, like, I have to do it. Like, I'm not thinking like, oh god, we have to record.
No, yeah, and it's still going to be fun.
But like, you wake up and go to work, you don't question it whether you want to go or not.
you just
And
have
that's
to
the
go.
same with this. Like, we're not like, oh, are we going to record this week? It's just like, when are we going to record?
Yeah.
And what are we going to do?
Yeah, no, I agree.
And that is just, and the fact that we are nearly 20 episodes in, considering our old podcast over a year only had 15 or something,
That is so poor.
it's so poor. And then we brought it back and then just went,
One
well, that's
episode.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Anyway, should we
crazy
wrap
times.
up?
Yeah, Doomsday trailer with Avatar apparently.
We know. We've heard.
Yeah, It's just, they're gonna drop it online. But
We talk about this every week, and the
But
fans are probably
we
getting
have
bored.
we have to secure our tickets for Avatar early now.
Yeah.
Although I'm going to that Spider-Verse thing the day it comes out, so I don't know what to do. It might have to be an early morning showing.
This is way too far in advance for me to be planning. Like, actually, so ridiculously far in advance.
Well, if the tickets go fast, then we have to get them, so it's fine.
Anyway,
Okay, guys. Thanks for
we'll
listening.
see you next week for Avengers. Oh, we're gonna rewatch Avengers because if
No,
you...
it'll be Running Man next week.
Oh, Running Man next week.
Running Man. And also, head over to Patreon. Thor Rewatch is going to be up there at a time. As yet undecided.
Either this weekend or next weekend, probably.
Yeah. And then, we're going to do our Avengers Rewatch on the main pod, because that's going to be a big one.
We're not skipping Captain America, but
We're kind of skipping it. I think I might watch it anyway. And then
I've kind of been thinking that.
but yeah. Anyway, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you saw Predator Badlands. Otherwise, this is probably just... I don't have any interest in Predator. Otherwise, it's
I
probably
don't
just
care
not
whether you watch
interesting.
Predator Badlands. I hope you watch this podcast.
This podcast, yeah, that's true. Don't watch Predator. It's crap.
Hopefully next week our audio will be upgraded.
Oh yeah, and to be fair, the Running Man should be good. Edgar
Yeah.
Wright,
Glenn
Glenn
Powell,
Powell,
Michael Cera.
crazy.
All right, guys. See you
Alright,
next
guys.
week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.